Chapter 1. The Leap of Faith. Sometimes life asks you to take a step back, a moment to pause and then leap into a new reality, a new purpose. My name is Manny Omitto, and I dedicate my time to styling and modeling. During quarantine, I had a lot of time to sit with myself at home and really think about my path and where I wanted to go. Basketball played a pretty big role in my life growing up. Brought me like community and brotherhood and helped me like speak up more for myself and just gain aggression. As I got older, I'm looking at myself in the future like, bro, you're not gonna be playing basketball all your life. I made a decision to go to the college fair at my school, and they told me about the fashion program. I knew that that was like something I was always interested in, but just sat with myself and just like, bro, like, let's try to make something out of that. And I started, sketching, and that kind of just gave me the motivation to want to take a step further in that direction, and just decided to take that leap of faith and go to school in New York and start to pursue fashion at a higher level. Chapter 2. Shock value. In New York, every day is a chance to redefine yourself. Here, I learned to make a statement with every outfit and turn fashion into a conversation. Seeing fashion in New York versus like back home is clearly totally two different things. Like, I think it was more of the confidence that people had when whatever they wore that inspired me more than necessarily the outfits. Coming here, of course, to New York, not being from here, I wanted to immerse myself in that culture as much as I could. There was just a point where I was just like, man, like I need to start putting crazier pieces on. Like I felt boring. I started to get bored. Once I really started to grow and realize what I liked in fashion, and the things I liked just happened to be kind of shocking and like kind of just like did cause shock value. So it just started to become like a part of my style, and just having like a crazy piece on, like just doing like unconventional things with your clothes, or just having pieces that are a bit unconventional, I feel like creates shock value in that way. And I know I'm walking in a room, I know people are gonna turn their heads, and it's something that I've worked towards and something that I've worked at to get to that point, to not be overlooked and to be respected in what I do in my craft. So it's a part of all of that and boosting my confidence in that way. Chapter 3. Being multifaceted isn't easy. Having to juggle school, work, styling, and modeling in New York taught me about balance, about the beauty of being multifaceted and the challenges it brings. I feel like New York gives you a lot of opportunity to try new things and try different things, and I always want to do as much as I can while I'm here and while I'm young. Juggling work and school and then trying to become a stylist and work as a model, it was just like a constant like learning experience. Like it was just me wanting to be around clothes, and that really gave me that push and that like drive. Like, bro, you're gonna do this. Like, you're gonna really push yourself now because you here. So it's like can't go back now. Chapter 4. New horizons. We live in a world that's always changing, always throwing challenges our way. It's about staying true to my vision and being able to give people their own perspective. I actually just came off this tour, first time like styling an actual artist, to take a step back and look from his perspective and different brands' perspective when I've like styled for different brands as well. You really have to make sure that you're making them happy first. Seeing them in their fit and they feel like it's them, it's a part of them now. You gave them a perspective to look at for their own styling going forward. That's like where I drew my confidence and got my inspiration to do what I'm doing now, making sure that I master giving them a perspective. Chapter 5. Rerouting the path. It's about taking risks and stepping out of the box. This journey has taught me to dream big, to reroute myself towards my version of success authentically. I don't want to feel like everyone else. Like I've never been that guy. So it's like when you have a true passion for something, you want to stand out in that passion and you want to be the best at what you're passionate about. If I don't take risks and I don't try to outdo what I've done already, I'm not gonna grow, and I'm gonna be the person I was last year, the year before that. And I didn't get to the point where I am now to wear things like this without taking those risks. And it's not about having the eyes on you. It's about knowing that you have the eyes on you and what you're gonna do for those people now and what you're doing with those eyes. I feel like with those eyes, I'm able to give people that confidence booster to try the things that they wouldn't think about trying. it's not gonna happen if I don't continue to step out the box and take those risks. So that's really what I'm working towards.